Yeah. Up on the rooftop, city lights flicker, chilling with the homies, vibes getting thicker, banter fly fast, words cut deeper, night in the trap, all the secrets we keep, bruh. View so high, eagle's perspective, laughs echo loud, night so reflective, world down there, feeling so selective, tongue sharp as knives, dialogue dissective.
Hopefully I look good, dude. We didn't have hair and makeup done. Well, technically, I guess we did at the Ukrainian house.
Yeah, I was gonna
earlier.
say we just got it done.
Yeah. Recording?
BTS.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hope you don't cancel me because of your algorithm.
What about MeTube?
Yeah. I gotta, like, censor myself for the content so he can monetize himself. Dude, I swear, it's like the woman at the Ukrainian house just patterned me with fucking makeup, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
this
what she
much of
did
a
to me.
fucking ghost. Like, I'm literally like, you could argue that I'm olive, like my skin. And I'm like, I tan, I've never, like, knock on wood, I never burned once in my life. Like, I'm dead ass. Do you got the Capitol in the background?
Yeah, I know the idea.
1 foot?
After that one time, you make one mistake. It doesn't happen after that, you know? Okay, cool.
I know you wanted to cheers, but
Oh, should we make
No,
a drink
dude,
break?
it's too cold.
Too
No.
Okay,
I'm
well-
trying to sober up too. I mean, we're all like kind of.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
Well,
at
in
least
that
I'm
case-
kind of toasty.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Rooftop Banter, episode 9.
totally different weather now.
Totally different weather. It's very
quite
cold
cold.
now. Yeah, recently we did one during a heat warning, so this one's gonna keep us. We're gonna keep it short because we're cold this time. But the good news is we have some things to talk about. Some stuff is not very interesting, and some other things might be a little bit more interesting. Like earlier today, we did a runway show at the Ukraine House in DC, hosted by Yana, the U.S. model.
Yeah.
Something else a little bit less interesting, politically wise, because obviously the Capitol's behind us. Do we know who was elected recently?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And our celebrity guest is the real Wolf Street. The real
Wall Street.
The real Wall Street.
The real
The
Mr.
real
Wall
wolf.
Street.
The real Wolf of
The
Wall
real
Street.
wolf of
The
Wall
real
Street.
Mr. Wall Street.
The real
The real
Mr.
Mr. Wall Street.
The real
Wow.
Mr. Wall Street.
Wow.
Our celebrity guest, Patrick, the real Wall Street. The real Mr. Wall Street. How's it going, bro?
Dude, it's going good.
It's
I'm
going
just
good.
fucking cold.
You're cold?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm real.
Unfortunately, it was your idea tonight to do a podcast. So,
True, it was my idea.
so how's your night been? How was your experience at the Ukraine
It was
house?
pretty good. It was first time like doing an actual like real live like cultural kind of runway show.
Mm.
So Ukraine, definitely
Mm.
out there supporting Ukraine.
You are like
Good thing.
really bright. Do you see how bright you are in that?
Yeah.
I know, I'm
Do you
like
wanna-
a
do you wanna
fucking
move back here?
ghost or something. Yeah.
Move back. I want to see how you get if you get any less bright if you over here. No, honestly, not that much less. But whatever. If you
Dude,
take
I
this
think-
off,
I think the
take this
makeup
off.
artist
Take this
really
off for
did
me.
Number on me.
Yeah, take that. No, your face has nothing to do with it. That trench coat is very bright. Oh.
Oh,
Okay. So let's get the least interesting part out of the way. Everyone is trying to move out of the United States because dude, it's so much better. It looks so much better. Okay.
yeah, I mean, black. Contrast.
Because as we know, there's going to be a different president soon. Joe Biden is not going to be the president soon. So, Mr. Donald Trump is going to be the president. He's president-elect. Hate him or love him, unfortunately, he got more electoral votes.
Yeah, and what we talked about in the episode about, when he got,
Dude, it sounds like a
of course,
UFO.
there's things happening, but the anomaly effect of someone being shot, and what we were mentioning about how you would win in like a landslide. We speculated like what effect is this going to have, and it had. I think that's the only thing that I can attribute it to of having this effect of.
It's hard.
helping
It's
him
hard
win.
not to incorporate that fact because if it happened,
Yeah.
if it happened tonight, you wouldn't attribute to
No.
that him. That wouldn't help it, women.
Right.
People would be like, oh, the reason he was in that position is because he was elected, and then people are mad about it.
Right.
But it happened before he was elected, so obviously it potentially could have helped with the election.
Yeah.
Because it was before it happened, so
Yeah.
it's not dismissible, but it's not like the main reason.
Right.
Which is really
It had an effect because the other effect that we spoke about was incumbency, and usually incumbency has such a large effect on your electability that like it's but as I said, being almost an almost assassination attempt is anomalous, but it's still it still bears a big factor on.
Who was the last president that
happens in the
incumbency applied to? Do you remember?
Reagan, right?
Reagan, due to the shooting.
Yeah.
That he survived.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So
Patrick, how do you feel about the election? No, here, no there.
I don't know. I'm apolitical.
just kind of
apolitical.
business as usual.
Yeah,
Just another
business as
day.
usual.
Just another day. Okay, that's good. That's just one to ensure. How was your experience at the Ukraine house? We said it a little bit about it earlier.
That was
but now
that was really fun.
Yeah,
fun experience.
during rehearsal, I'll be honest, I was a little worried that the people weren't on the same page.
Yeah.
But it makes sense for that they weren't like completely on the same page.
Yeah.
And then as a team, we all kind of came together and realized like, okay, let's all communicate. And,
Yeah, as we went through the run-throughs of the walk,
the process.
I remember we came back like the second time, and people were saying like, oh, it's kind of confusing. And one of the ladies said, well, they're just running through this now, so they're seeing what they like and what they don't like, and they're adjusting it based on that. And
And
I
then,
was like, in hindsight, she was on the money.
yeah, she was
That's
on
exactly
point.
what happened.
Yeah, and then the best part was that like,
I remember on like my second to last walk, the day of the show, no, not like practice walk. I was like, okay, this is flowing now exactly how.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I could tell by the designer's demeanor, totally
Everybody-
changed. She was like, here we go.
yeah,
Yep,
everybody's
this
on
is
the
what I
same
wanted.
page. Yeah, there's direction at every point.
Yep.
And if the whole thing felt like, okay, even as the model, I understood that like, oh, when things are slow, you slow down. When things are going fast, you speed up.
Exactly.
But it required all of us to get on the same page, which was impressive. Not that doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
That does not always happen when everyone's on the same page. You have said almost nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
Why
like
are you here? What'd you come
progression,
for?
dude?
Why are we doing this?
Dude, I don't even know.
Okay, true. Good point. That's a good answer.
It's a really good point.
Of shows that you've done?
You were there, right?
What have you noticed has been like the factor that made a show successful?
Dude, I feel like practice. I don't know. Just kind of not necessarily practice, but the directors of the show,
Yeah.
or like the individuals that are running the show, giving like clear direction on like, this is where you stand, this is where you stop,
Yeah.
this is how it's gonna go. And
Direction.
like being set, like not this person telling you, oh, you got to do it this way, and then another person telling you got to do it the opposite way.
Yeah, I feel like a big factor.
Because that
of it-
really happens.
I feel like a big factor of it is if a designer or a director of a show already has a clear vision of what they want to see, and then they start to see it, and then they're like, "Oh, this is not working." It like becomes harder to adjust. I think that
Right.
I don't know if they did it on purpose or like this is just how it worked out. Of her just being like, "Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna run through it,
We're gonna
and then
figure
we're
it
gonna
out."
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like it's
well-
more common that someone has an exact idea and they want it to work, and that doesn't work the way they want it to, because
Right.
that's how shows go.
Yeah.
But I was very proud of Yana because she like kind of listened, even though she was kind of like strict throughout the process, being like, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do this and do that.
Yeah.
She was also open-minded towards like, oh yeah, I think that's a good idea to go this way instead,
Yep.
and maybe do this instead.
Yeah.
So it was interesting because she's a model and she's also the model coach and the
Right.
director and it's like,
Yeah.
in order to do that, you have to be open-minded, and I think she killed it.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's very cold. Is there anything else that's happened in your life that we should talk about?
In my life,
Either one of you.
Not really. I got a lot of shoots coming up.
She was coming
Moving
up.
to DC,
Nice.
2 weeks. So,
Nice. Anything you want to tell
what
them?
kind of photo shoot is it?
dude, I got a eyewear shoot, a Metro
Oh, eyewear.
shoot, something at the Navy Memorial, and that thing with Yana
Oh,
tonight
cool.
that you mentioned.
Cool.
I don't know what that is, what that entails, but
Cool.
you know, I'm always up for the adventure.
Yeah. I was supposed to have a shoot on Friday with
Friday?
but I think
What
think
about
that's
the
n-
What
I've
about
never-
the Porsche shoot?
That's
You
on
gotta
Friday.
do
I think
that. You gotta do
that's what I'm
that.
doing instead, because I don't think and I are working together anymore. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sure I'm
what
gonna
we're
shoot
doing.
with Porsche on Friday. And then Saturday is Yana. Shoot with Yana. And Great Falls.
That's the future. We recently did a Halloween, kind of like a Halloween type shoot. We've been posting
With King
about
Marino.
With King Marino.
Yeah,
that was super
so
cool.
dope.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, shout out
Another
King
example
Marino.
of like having a plan, but like not having a vision of like this is how it has to be, and then just watching it work out from there.
Yeah,
And then
ideas,
we,
plans.
yeah, and we also did a
Inspiration.
shoot that we've had a couple things come out, but we did a shoot with the restaurant, a Thai restaurant.
Oh my God, yeah, Sisters Thai.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. I'm actually
That's
might be
pretty
their
cool.
bartender soon. They haven't called me. I'm gonna call them in the morning.
Yeah.
So they asked me if I could be a model, and I was like, sure. They do need other models. And I was like, yeah, I got a model right here. So Monty and I went to this restaurant. It's debuting soon. Sister Thai has like 4 restaurants, or I don't know, a lot of restaurants.
Yeah,
Alexandria.
There's new ones in Tyson's. There's one in Alexandria. I think she said there's one at Mosaic.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Fairfax.
I think so,
Is
yeah.
that Fairfax?
Okay.
So that's really cool. They're opening at Tyson's, and the reason it's cool is because when I was there, they're like, hey, do you want to be a bartender? I was like, I would love to be a
That's
bartender.
pretty cool, yeah.
And then
No, you could definitely do that.
Yeah, they might start me as a bar back so I can learn how to be a bartender for them. And if I could be a bartender in Tyson's, that'd be so dope.
Yeah.
You get all that money, dude.
It's not that far away. It's pretty close. And I love Thai food.
Likewise.
Yeah, yeah. So if you guys like Thai food and you live in the Tyson's area, make sure you check out Sisters Thai.
Yeah, or Alexandria or Mosaic.
Or Alexandria or Mosaic. I think there might be more than that, but I'll put it on
Yeah.
the screen if we get to that point.
Yeah.
And I might work at one of them. So if you want to meet me, come on by. If you want to check out the rooftop, you know how to find it because the rooftop's right behind us. And the reason we had to talk about all this stuff today is because
We had a photo.
I'm saying the reason
runway show.
we had to talk about stuff in general today is because if you saw it, that
If you
means
saw it, that means
we
we
saw
saw
it,
it.
and we're probably going to talk about
We're
it.
definitely
Probably gonna
very
talk about it.
likely
Very
going
likely.
to talk about
Most
it.
likely, eventually at some
Yeah.
point in time.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything about you, your life? How'd you come up with the real Mr. Wall Street?
Dude, honestly, I'm too drunk to f***ing think right now.
Sure.
Did someone else give you the idea, or?
I don't remember, dude.
I'm
sorry, camera. I'm not.
I'm
serving
just
right
warning
now.
you. I'm
Audience.
going to use the footage.
Okay.
Okay. That's why I was trying to ask you earlier. Like, this was your idea. Do you want to do it? And you're like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
we
I'm
are.
down for
Here we are.
anything.
Here we are.
It's always an adventure.
I'm glad you joined us. People are going to be like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Patrick's there.
We got a celebrity.
We got a celebrity guest.
on.
I know, it's crazy.
It's pretty
dude.
rare to
Yeah,
get you out in the
pretty
wild like
crazy.
this.
It's always
Yeah,
nice
I
to have
know.
a guest on the podcast. Thank you for joining
Thank you
us.
for joining us,
Dude,
man.
anytime, dude.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Thanks you for bantering with us.
We appreciate your banter, sir.
You know, if you saw it, we saw it.
We're probably
Gonna talk
going
about it.
To talk
We're
about
gonna talk about it, yeah.
Probably.
it. Yeah.
That's
See you
it.
next time.